Let's try it this time. I blame ISIS. Absolutely blame ISIS. Woo! Desert! Ooh! These are the most annoying desert sounds ever.
From across the desert sands,
Oh,
Graham
whoops.
can hear the sound of...
Yeah, here we go. I was pouring my beer, game. Inconsiderate game.
Open sesame!
Yeah, the voice acting in this game, not so much. Now, when they
The
did
hut.
Gabriel Knight Sins the Fathers, they actually got quality voice acting. But unfortunately, when I speedrun that game, I turn off the voice acting because it makes it go so much faster.
Take...
Ah, water. Whereas at this point, Graham's like, I think I've seen this part 3 or 4 times. I don't know why I keep going around here. It's like fate keeps directing me somewhere.
Open sesame!
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Oh no! The staff broke.
Quickly.
So yeah, basically this part of the story is like, yeah, I steal the staff and these dudes' possessions and their water because screw you. Man, this desert sound.
Warning.
The...
It's a snake!
Bending. Inside.
Okay, now this is looking up.
And how is your poor dear
And
mother
unskippable
doing, Wilbur?
dialogue.
Oh, she hasn't been doing too well lately. But my brother and I help out whenever we can. Thanks for asking, Amanda.
Austin, keep your fingers out of that pie. The pies look lovely. I think I'll take one.
Yes, they were just made fresh this morning. Here you go.
Yes, this will be a fine dessert for our dinner tonight. Let's go home, Austin.
Here's the last of the pies.
Just
Yeah, I'll give you a fish.
Sir?
these.
Oh, I...
Come on. Out of the shop, Graham.
Graham. Graham. The end.
Why, thank...
Graham watches.
Come on, game. Load up the music number.
What?
Maybe if you spent more time searching and less time singing, we would have done it faster. Just saying. I wore the amulet, right?
Graham is all
Okay.
beyond the wall.
I was just paranoid about that.
To Graham.
Here you go.
What?
What?
Ah, freedom at last! Now you spend the next 500 years in a bottle.
I don't blame the genie at all.
Good.
A sm-
Time to
Right.
go on a looting spree.
a small reaching. Graham finds that the little key fits perfectly in this lock. Graham is reaching.
There we go.
Graham squeezed. Upon opening the leather pouch, Graham discovers
Graham discovers someone else's possessions.
What?
Move over, Rocky. You're in our way.
Sorry.
Sorry. That's the only part in the game
Rocky,
where
get
once you get
here.
control of your character again, it gives you the arrow
Warning.
as
This-
opposed to anything else in the game.
You were
Go over here. Here's your heart. So just throw away your possessions.
Look at me. I'm a princess again. Herbert.
Alicia.
Wait, somehow I skipped past part of that dialogue.
Where
That's
have you been all this
interesting.
time, my love?
Oh, darling. Just take me home. I'll tell you on the way.
What?
that. Now,
Drink the water. Oh, this is awful water. Why did you make me drink it, player? Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Well, that's why I come.
Give me your toy.
Man,
Here's your needle.
my. I'm. Huh?
Ah, not that. There we go.
Oh,
thank you.
And then your shoes. We're giving up this business. Screw this. Let's go to the Bahamas. Or Hawaii. Hawaii would be fun. What's up, guys?
Hey, boss. This guy looks like a real troublemaker. What do you want me to do with him?
Rub 'em out.
Struggle as he might, Graham could not escape his bonds. Graham
And hammer the door down. Alright. And maybe this time I won't fall down a cliff. Would be good.
Be gone.
Come on, walk. There we go.
a few hours later,
So save running. So we put on the cloak.
Graham
And we eat some food. Completely missing it. I've never had to be this precise with my movement before. I don't know why it had such an issue that one time. I am playing it in a window though. I'm used to playing it full screen. But I find that if I have it full screen, it makes it really hard to look at my Twitch chat and other such things. This is another part that's deceivingly easy to die on. So you need to walk like right there and then you can go across the log. It is such bullshit.
Cedric!
Cedric! No, it's sledding time. And we break the sled.
Drat.
Drat. I was gonna give my daughter that once I rescue her.
Here.
Now, somehow when I did this last time, I was able to skip past the entire dialogue. I have no idea how I did it.
I am Queen Isabella.
I wasn't
and
able
you
to do
have
it that
entered
time.
My domain now.
I have no idea how I did it that
command
one
you to
time, but I
kneel
did.
before me. Since both you and your friend over there have so thoughtlessly invaded my territory without my permission or knowledge, I have decided you shall both be put
Well, if
to
I
death.
knew that you were the queen of
Take him
this
away,
area,
my cat.
I would have come and said, "Hi, how's it going?"
Warning, this car.
So basically what I skipped is it's like, "Oh, you make beautiful music, this is awesome. I need you to collect this crystal from a cave that has a yeti that I somehow have not been able to defeat, but I'm able to throw a pie in his face." Because of entry game logic. So it's hammer time.
Warning.
And then we skip more stuff. We go down here. Now this was a pretty cool setup because it's like, hey, look at this. It's a different view than you normally would see in a 2D adventure game. But then this gigantic two-headed eagle thing grabs us. And here's another infamous timing puzzle. If you don't get that locket, you can't beat the game. So it's kind of like, hope you picked it up. Alright. I'm running. Okay. So now we're at the boats. And there's a hole in the boat, so I patch it up with beeswax.
Firmly,
And then off we go. Because it's not like Graham could have looked at the bow and said, "Oh, this isn't seaworthy."
Yeah.
Are you ready for the
Me,
part
me.
that's barely legal Twitch? Chat. Fun. I mean, cause look at that!
Where did you find him, Renata? We found him on the beach. Isn't he luscious?
And this is a children's game. It's like, yeah, look at that, barely legal. I mean, I don't have a problem with sexuality, but damn.
I think he looks cool and tough. I like my meals.
It's the second time that I've
dinner.
serenaded chicks in this game,
What's he
too.
doing? What's that thing? I don't know, but I want it. Hey, let's stop here! Come on and get her, girl! Get her!
Another small glimmering thing that is not easy to see. But I need it regardless.
Cedric.
Rescuing Cedric.
I'm...
What?
And now it's time for the unskippable cutscene that
Lay him on
takes
the
a
bed
while.
there. These poultices should fix the little feller up good as new.
Oh, I'm out of beer. No.
Ooh, I'm feeling better already. Tell me, what was in those poultices? My employer would be very interested in them.
Hey, what was that?
I said, what was in those poultices? My employer would be interested in them.
Gifts from the sea, lad. Gifts from the sea. Ain't nothing special. You just gotta know how to use them. I don't think he'd find them particularly interesting.
Gifts of the Sea. Also,
No, son.
Orphan.
What was it you were trying to tell me before?
I was trying to find out where the wizard Mordak's island is. He kidnapped my family and is holding them hostage there. I must get to them before it's too late.
Oh, I'm right sorry to hear about that. He's a nasty one, that Mordak. I wouldn't want to tangle with him. I tried to talk you out of going there, except I can see you can't leave your poor defenseless family unaided. I can enlist someone who can lead you straight to his island. Follow me outside. Pearl, this man needs your help. He needs you to lead him to Mordak's island. It's a real emergency. Mordak's holding his family hostage. Pearl can't speak human talk, but she's agreed to help you. Just get on into your boat.
Apparently
and
she
follow
can't
her.
talk any
Cedric
talk,
and
but
I
didn't
want
hear
to thank
anything
you
from
for
her.
all your help, Mr.
Don't worry about who I am. You just
That's
get
a
on
really
over to
strange
that
last
there
name.
island and take
Don't worry
care
about
of
who
your
I am.
family.
Aye, aye, sir. We're off. Come on, Cedric.
Ba-dum-tsh.
Are you all...
Helping Cedric again. So once again, safety save because there's some stupid places where if you don't hit it properly, then you die.
Well, it looks like there's...
Come on.
And then Cedric complains again. You're like, dude, you don't need to go into the castle.
Well, no...
See, at least this is one of the timely puzzles where something that you needed to have to even get to this area is used immediately in this area to get out. You need the bobby pin to do that. That's a great puzzle, whereas a timed puzzle for getting a locket that you can miss it in a nest that you're never going to return to is a pretty poor puzzle. Because then you're stuck wondering, what the heck did I miss out on? How come I can't get past this puzzle? Oh, that's bobby pin.
Graham inserts the inside, reaching in.
And here's that necessary locket.
Warning.
And then we get captured one time. Oh, there we go. Sometimes that's not reliable. And yes,
There.
you need a fish hook to get a piece of cheese. Adventure game logic. Hello, thanks for rescuing me. Still, and that's one of the puzzles that I don't like about King's Quest V, and then it's like, yes, you must intentionally be caught, or else you're never going to get something that you need to beat the game. If you're smart enough the first time to use the bag of peas on this thing that's going to capture you, then you make the game unbeatable for yourself. So, yes, terrible game design. But still, it's a classic, so... Alright. Seed it again. And now we're on to the next part. That was quick. Sometimes you have to navigate quite a bit to get to that spot.
This looks interesting. Graham wonders what the symbols mean.
It's almost like you'll need them. Like out of everything else, the castle and peas in the RNG1 sections are the ones that are the most RNG intensive. Because the castle and peas depends on when does the blue demon appear, how long until Kasima gets you, how long does the blue demon appear again, and then RNG1 depends on how fast you encounter Mananan and capture him, and then also how long until Murdoch decides that he's tired and he wants to take a nap. Which is quite interesting considering that I think if I was a wizard and I had things that were on the lookout, and if I was wandering my castle, I think I'd be pretty concerned if my blue demon was passed out because he fell down, or that my beloved brother, who is now a cat, is tied up in a bag. I mean, at least checking him in that order before he decides that he wants to go to bed. But that might just be me. Okay, there we go. So we get his
It
wand.
would not.
Come on, get his wand. Now, I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna save the game, and I need to exit out because there's a glitch in King's Quest V that if you try and use a contraption maker all the way through the beginning of gameplay, it doesn't work. So I actually need to quit out. And we're gonna start it up again.
Have you previous?
And then we restore our running, and then we can continue from where we left off. So that goes there, our crappy one goes there, and then we throw in cheese because apparently we know how to
Graham talk.
do cheese. Apparently, you need cheese in order to make a contraption machine work. So now
Mordax 1.
our wand has all the power, and his not so much.
What's going? I'll take care of you, you swine. Graham!
Akio wand. And then Avada Kedavra definitely didn't work.
What?
You took the power from my wand. This is unacceptable.
Why, you little... You think you're so smart, don't you? Well, I've got you now. Say goodbye, swine. So, this is the way you want to play.
Sure, why not? And then I usually stop time when it says something like, hey, do you want to skip this cutscene? And I'm like, yes, I do.
Warning.
Alright. So 34 minutes, 37 seconds?